It's a place where I love to be. Look in a book, here's a story for you. Who makes stories when the day is through? Who makes stories when the day is through? Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun.
Rossetti Wordsworth.
Shelley and Jackson, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Come and be a story maker.
Look at the time. Time to go home. We all packed up? Yeah? Okay, come on, let's get home. Come on, Jade. That's great.
Story makers. Story makers. Story makers.
It's midnight in the library. Hello.
Time for all story makers to come out. Are you ready?
The sun is down, the stars are bright. Story makers come out at night. Rossetti Wordsworth, magical story maker, here to make stories with you. Hello.
Look, Jelly, here it is. Look, it's all our senses.
Oh, yes. But what are senses, Jackson?
Well, they're the way that our bodies find out about things. Look, we have our eyes to see, ears to hear, noses to smell, hands to touch, and mouths to taste.
Oh, yes. Oh, I heard this song. Did you hear the children singing it?
Yes, I did. Shall we sing it now,
Yes,
Jelly?
let's.
Okay. See, hear, smell, taste, touch. Woo! See, hear, smell, taste, touch. We use our senses ever so much. See, hear, smell, taste, touch.
Hello, story makers.
Hello, Rossetti.
Oh, you're in fine voice.
Yes.
It's Census Week in the library.
Oh, so I see.
Yes, and it's all about seeing today. And look, you see with your eyes.
Yes. And the children were doing all sorts of things to do with seeing.
Yes, yeah, they played I Spy.
Oh, I spy.
I
Oh, hang on a minute. No. No. Oh, here it is.
What is it?
It's my magic spy hole.
Oh, goody. What can you see?
Now, what can I see with my magic spy? Oh, I can see a green story maker.
That's me.
It's you,
That's me,
Jelly.
Jelly. Yeah.
Oh, so it is.
Yes.
Now, what else can I see? I can see someone furry and pink. Who do you think?
Oh, Rossetti, you made a rhyme. Yeah, you said furry and pink, and it's Jackson. Yeah, Jackson.
Rossetti, I was wondering, there was a girl in the library today and she couldn't see.
Oh, yes, there was.
Well, there are some people who can't see.
Well, I was wondering, if you can't see things, how can you know what they're like?
Well, you have to use your other senses.
Oh.
You might use your hands to touch. You might hear, or you might smell. Hang on.
What?
Smell.
Smell?
Oh, here we go. Look.
Oh, look.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yes, it's pretty, Jelly, but how does it feel?
Oh, it feels soft and smooth and tickly. Rossetti, stop tickling me with it. And can you make a story with it instead?
Yes, I was hoping you'd say that.
Yes.
Into the story machine. The story machine needs lots of imagination to help it work. You can help us like this. Imagine a story. So off we go. It's a playbook. And it's called exploring. Come to the garden in our school. We're going to explore, to listen and feel. Crunch, 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 say the leaves on the path as we pass. Ting-a-ling-a-lay, the wind chimes sing as they swing and sway.
Hello, my name is Jessie.
When we feel the different sorts of leaves, some seem sprouty and sticky-outy. Others prickle and tickle with their bristles. Some feel cool and smooth and waxy. And here are some leaves that are long and thin and fanned. The sun feels bright as we swing to and fro, in and out of light and shadow. Bauble balls, buoying out notes on smooth silver tubes. And water feels tingly cool through fingers. Inside, there are lots of things to do, like feeling a bounce from head to toe and finding sounds with our feet. And our fists. And stamping until bright coloured lights shine out. There is fur to feel. There are feathers soft. Prickly pine cones that clatter when dropped. Lights that bubble and shimmer. And shiver and quiver. We learn a lot about the world by the way things sound and the way things feel.
Oh, that was a lovely garden with lots of things to feel and touch because those children couldn't see.
I'm just feeling this, Jelly.
What is it?
You feel it?
Oh, yeah. It feels all soft and woolly.
It is woolly, Jelly, because it is wool from a sheep.
A real sheep?
That's right, Jelly, yes.
Oh, but how did the wool get in here?
One of the children brought it into the library. Shall we use it to make a story?
Oh, yes, yes. But first, you have to say a rhyme.
A rhyme?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Because I said so. Yeah? Okay. And it has to be a woolly one.
A woolly rhyme?
Yes.
Okay. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them.
Yes.
Leave them alone and they'll come home, wagging their tails behind them.
Oh, Jackson, that was really good.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Shall we make the story now?
Okay.
Come on.
Come on.
In it goes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Imagine. Imagine. Imagine a story. Here it comes, Jelly.
Oh, it's a three-bear story.
And it's called Hide and Sheep.
There's a house in the woods that's cozy and neat, where three furry creatures are waiting to eat. The porridge is ready, hip hip hooray! But who will come for breakfast with the three bears today? Poor Father Bear. All he wanted was some peace in the morning to eat his breakfast. But who could that be knocking at the door? Baby Bear skipped over to answer it.
If it's Goldilocks, tell her to come back later. She's a proper nuisance,
said Father Bear. But it wasn't Goldilocks. It was a little girl with a shepherd's crook.
Hello, bears. I'm Little Bo Peep, and I'm playing hide-and-seek with my 3 sheep. You haven't seen them, have you?
No, Miss Peep. There's nobody here but us bears.
Oh, dear.
Don't worry, Chuck. They'll soon turn up. Come and have a cup of honey tea.
That sounds nice,
said Bo Peep. Suddenly there came a bar-baaing sound, and everyone looked around.
That bar-baaing sounds very loud to me. Those sheep must be hiding somewhere in this kitchen.
So they all started searching for Bo Peep's sheep. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep.
I just don't know where they're hiding.
But look over there by Father Bear. There's something quite fleecy behind him.
Oh, that's a loud bar. They can't be far. Oh, you cheeky sheep. You scared the life out of me.
Suddenly, there came a clang, bang, bang from the cupboard.
Who's that clanging my pots and pans?
Said Mother Bear.
Who is it?
It was another sheep.
Isn't it sweet?
Said Baby Bear.
But I wonder where the last one's got to,
said Bo Peep, looking around.
Hey, what's that? Walking off with the tablecloth.
Stop that sheep!
Come here.
Baby Bear caught the sheep just in time.
Now we've found all 3. I'm sure the poor little things must be hungry.
Well, why don't you stay for a bowl of porridge?
They all sat down to a porridgey feast, and Mother Bear added a special treat.
It's jelly hearts today.
Jelly hearts. Yum, yum. Tuck in, everyone.
Oh, no, sugar.
That was a funny story.
Yes, little Bo Peep really did lose her woolly sheep. And then she found them again.
That's right, Kelly, yes.
Oh, can we make another story now, Rossetti?
What, already? We just made one.
Oh, but I like the other one so much that I'd like to make one again now.
Well, what do you think, Klaxon?
Yes. Jackson, she means you.
Yes, I'd like another story.
Yes.
All right, then, well, what should we make one with?
I don't know.
Oh, you could use your magic spy hole to find something.
Oh, yes, your magic spy hole.
Oh, my magic spy hole. All right, then. Here it is. Now, what can I see?
What can you see? What can you see?
I see, a picture of a film camera. A click with the fingers should do the trick. Oh, that's just right.
Oh, yes.
It'll make a perfect story.
Yes, it will.
Can you help us?
Yes.
Imagine, imagine, imagine a story.
It's a blue cow story. And it's called Film Star Blue Cow.
In a field not far away is a herd of cows grazing quietly. One of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the big world beyond her field. One day, Blue Cow was looking out at the woods nearby.
I wonder if you could become famous in a wood.
She's off again, said the other cows. So Blue Cow caught the bus that stops beside her field.
I'd like a ticket to a wood where I can become famous, please.
There you go, madam. I'll hold very tight. And they set off for Hollywood. And then they arrived. There was a huge camera, lots of lights, and some people dressed in rather strange costumes.
Excuse me, is this the place where I can become famous?
Sure, buddy. Join the queue.
Laughed a man with a tan.
We're shooting a movie, Space Wars 14. It's all going wrong! We're running out of time!
Screamed an angry man with a beard.
Where's the monster creature?
I don't know, Mr. Spielbeard.
Said a blonde woman called Marcy.
I think he's still at the gym.
Right, he's fired!
He got up and threw his director's chair across the set, narrowly missing Blue Cow.
That man really is very angry, thought Blue Cow. Perhaps that's his job.
Then Mr. Spielbeard spotted Blue Cow.
Hey, who are you? That's a great alien costume!
Well, it's not actually a costume, started Blue Cow.
But you've got the part! Someone give the lady a laser sword!
Marcy gave Blue Cow a bright green laser sword.
Now, babe, you're our new baddie, Daft Raider. We're filming a fight with the hero here, okay?
Ooh, hello.
How you doing?
Action!
Shouted Mr. Spielbeard, and Blue Cow had a laser sword fight with the hero.
This is quite easy, she thought.
Cut!
Shouted Mr. Spielbeard.
Brilliant! You're a natural! You've got the part for the rest of the movie!
So, Blue Cow flew through space, acted with robots,
Hello.
and had more laser sword fights. She was so good, she even won an Oscar.
I deserve the Oscar, not that stupid Blue Cow!
Screamed Steven Spielbeard. But no one was listening because they were cheering Blue Cow.
You'll never guess where I've been.
Where have you been?
I've been to Hollywood and I acted in a film and won an Oscar.
Everyone knows that cows can't act.
But we know they can, don't we?
So Blue Cow did become famous.
Yes, she was a film star.
Oh, look.
What is it, Rossetti?
Look, the sun is unsleeping its beams. All story makers must be hidden away before it wakes.
Yes, the children will be here soon.
Yes, my sweeties, dawn is upon us. The morning is nigh. We've made our stories and we bid you goodbye.
Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, story makers, stories are fun. Stories are fun.
Bye-bye, story makers.
Come and make some more stories soon.